10 years ago, I wanted to get better at coding. At that point, I've done all the free online courses available. I had no peers to learn from and no money to pay for the world-class courses. So I did something different. I organized the peer-driven coding bootcamp. The idea was simple. We teach the first cohort of learners where we learn from each other, and someone from the group takes up the lead to teach the following cohort. It was the most enjoyable learning experience I have ever had. Little did we know that we actually touched upon the most important concepts in education. And that was the start of Turing College. Today, we've graduated thousands of learners from all over the world, and we're named Europe's fastest growing edtech. Hey, I'm Thomas, co-founder of Turing College, and in this video, I'll show you what learning here actually feels like and why you won't find it anywhere else. What is quality education? First of all, let's lay the foundation of what quality education should be like. There are some key concepts that have been established by researchers. First one, spaced repetition. You must bring back concepts repeatedly over time instead of learning them once and moving on. This comes from research on memory by Hermann Ebbinghaus, known as the forgetting curve. If you don't review material, you forget most of it within days. But here's the important part. In controlled studies, students using spaced repetition scored 9% higher on exams compared to when they didn't revisit the concepts at all. What we should take from this is you must revise the content you've recently learned for it to stick. Second, Protégé effect. I forget what I hear or see. I know what I do. I master what I teach. It's called the Protégé effect. The ancient Greeks used it. In Plato's Academy, advanced students would teach newer ones, not because it was convenient, but because explaining an idea forces you to understand it deeply. Current science agrees. Stanford study found that students who believed they were learning in order to teach someone else performed significantly better and retained the knowledge longer than studying for themselves. When you need to give feedback on a topic, your brain strengthens the knowledge and reorganizes it for easier future retrieval. What we take from this is that you should not only learn, you need to teach. Third, Bloom's 2 Sigma problem and mastery learning. It is a phenomenon discovered in 1984 by educational psychologist Benjamin Bloom. He found that an average student who's being tutored one-to-one performs significantly better than the control group. He later proposed a philosophy named mastery learning and claimed that each student must prove mastery on the topic before moving further. If a student fails the test, they should be helped to fill the gaps and allowed to retake the test however many times they need it. Bloom later concluded that using these methodologies together would be too costly to implement on a large scale. What we can take from this? You must only progress if you master a topic and aim to have a lot of one-on-one tutoring. I'm linking all these papers in the video description if you want to dive deeper on them. We've been very inspired by these findings and relied on these concepts when building Turing College. For us, they show via 3 main pillars: quality of teaching, flexibility, and community. In most institutions, you're lucky if you get 2 out of the 3. In universities, for example, you'd have good quality professors and a community of your course mates, but zero flexibility as your schedule is hard to find for you and bound to a set number of years. On most online learning platforms, on the other hand, you have full flexibility and you can study whenever you want, but little quality and no community support at all. Seeing this play out in nearly every education institution, we knew something must change. Number 1, quality of teaching. At Turing College, we employ hundreds of mentors, all of whom have years of experience in their fields. Each project you complete is reviewed by a mentor, matched specifically for you in a one-on-one call. For consultations, they are available at the time of your choosing. Number 2, flexibility. As we have learned before, you must have control over your time. In Turing College, you build your own schedule and make it fit your lifestyle. You have flexibility over your learning windows, your work blocks, and your project timelines. Many of our learners are parents, full-time employees, founders, or shift workers, and they complete the program because our platform is designed for real life, not a perfect schedule. For government-funded learners, there are obligations you need to meet, yet we still aim to provide you with the most flexibility possible. Secondly, you're not forced to follow the same tempo as everyone else. We allow you to reach mastery in each topic before progressing. Since we don't do lectures at Turing College, you are free to go through the curriculum in your own time, a true implementation of mastery learning. Number 3, community. Finally, our global community of learners from over 80 countries is what ties everything together. Our learners are team leads of large startups, PhDs from Cambridge, and even Olympic medalists. You are surrounded by the kind of people you want to become yourself. You meet them one-on-one and build an incredible network of professionals. Finally, as part of your learning, you must teach. For the projects that you have completed yourself, you start doing your own reviews of others. This helps you revisit the concepts you have just learned and master them through teaching. Most of our learners find this kind of education life-changing. If this sounds like you, join the community via the link below and see if some of the government funding opportunities might apply to you. Can't wait to see you there.